morning students. As I told you in my previous video, I am planning to start class 9 and 10 matriculation syllabus also. So I have started uploading videos of 9th and 10th Samachir Kalvi syllabus or matriculation syllabus. Okay, so from yesterday onwards, alternate days I started uploading videos of 9th and 10th Samachir Kalvi syllabus. So please share it with your friends who are there in state board syllabus or matriculation syllabus. So keep watching, keep subscribing. Okay, so now we'll start today's class. Today I'll be doing CBSE syllabus class. Today's class is CBSE syllabus of class 10. So fourth chapter, since I completed the previous chapter, I am going to start a new chapter today, quadratic equation. So this is the fourth chapter in our textbook. This is chapter 4, quadratic equation. So the standard form of the quadratic equation, as we are doing it in the previous class. Last class only I have completed polynomials. So in that quadratic equations are there. So the general form, the standard form of the quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c, where a not equal to 0. So ax squared plus bx plus c, ax squared plus bx plus c and a not equal to 0. So this is the standard form. This is the standard form. Ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0 and a not equal to 0. So this is the standard form of the quadratic equation, or general form we will say. So this is the general form. Ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a not equal to 0. So in this chapter we will be dealing about three topics. One is checking the equations will be given. We will be checking whether the given equation, after simplifying it, we will check whether it is a quadratic equation or not. That is the first thing. Then second one is finding the roots of the quadratic equation. Okay, finding the zeros or finding the roots of the factors we will say. So factors of the quadratic equation we will say. For the three methods are there, that I will explain later. Then the next topic is application of this quadratic equation in real life situation. That is, word problem will be given. You have to make it as a quadratic equation. You have to reframe that to a quadratic equation and it has to be solved. These are the three subtopics there inside this chapter. So we will start with the first thing, that is checking whether the given equation is a quadratic equation or not. That will be exercise 4.1. Now we will go to exercise sums. So this one is check whether the following are quadratic equations. So exercise 4.1, this is fourth chapter. Exercise 4.1, the first subdivision is check whether the following are quadratic equation. So we know the general form of the quadratic equation. So what is the general form? Ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, where a not equal to 0. So here we are going to check whether it is in this general form, standard form. So for that one, the question given is x plus 1 the whole squared is equal to 2 into x minus 3. So 7 to 8 sums are there in this subdivision, the same model only. So I will show you how to do two sums as an example I will show. Remaining sums you do it by yourself. Okay. So this one is, we will expand this as a plus b the whole square formula. So this is x squared plus 2x plus 1. So this is the expansion of a plus b the whole square. A squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So this is x plus 1. So x squared plus 2x plus 1. And here this side it is 2 into x, 2x minus 3 2s are 6. Now we will combine the like terms. So this one you will get it as x squared plus 2x is there here. When we are bringing this to this side, it will be minus 2x. And here it is plus 1. From here to here, when I am bringing, it will become minus 6 will become plus 6. Plus 6 is equal to 0. Since we are bringing everything here no terms will be there. So here plus 2x and minus 2x will be there. So x squared plus 6 plus 1, 7 is equal to 0. So this is of the form ax squared plus bx plus c. That means x squared term, x squared coefficient only should not be equal to 0. So here the coefficient of x squared is 1. We don't have bx, but the highest power, that only we will consider. The highest power is 2. So we will We will say this as quadratic equation. So this is a quadratic equation. Check whether the following are quadratic equation. So this one is a quadratic equation. So this is how you have to simplify it and you have to find it. Now we'll do the next sum. Okay. So this one is x minus 2 into x plus 2. So this one is of the form a plus b into a minus b. So if we use the identity a plus b into a minus b, it is a squared minus b squared. So when we simplify this, we will get this as x squared minus 4. So a is x and b is 2. So a squared minus b squared is x squared minus 4. Then on the other side, this one we have to multiply. So x into x is x squared minus 1 into x is minus x, 3 into x plus 3x, minus 1 plus 3 is minus 3. So we have multiplied two terms here. Now we will keep this as it is, minus 4, or we will bring all the terms to one side. So the other side if I bring, this is minus x squared plus x minus 3x plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so now if we simplify, x squared plus x squared and minus x squared will get cancelled. The remaining is x term. So x term is plus x minus 3x will be minus 2x. Okay, these two terms, these two are x terms. So when we combine this, we'll get minus 2x. Then minus 4 plus 3 is minus 1 is equal to 0. So this is minus 2x. Minus 2x minus 1 is equal to 0. So here in this equation, we don't have x squared. We don't have x squared term at all. So this is not a quadratic equation. So this one we will get it as like this. So this is not a quadratic equation. This is not a quadratic equation. Okay. Next one is represent the following situations in the form of quadratic equations. Okay. Just we are asked to represent the given situation in the quadratic equation. Okay. So the area of a rectangular plot is 528 meters square. So area of rectangle. So area of rectangle is equal to 528 meters square. Okay, the length of the plot is 1 more than its breadth. So here, before going into that, area of rectangle, we know the formula for area of rectangle as length into breadth. So length into breadth is given as 528. Okay, then coming to the next statement, the length of the plot in meters. So this is also given in meters only. So the length of the plot is 1 more than twice its breadth. So if you take the length of the plot is. So length is equal to, means is equal to. So length of the plot is 1 more than twice its breadth. 1 meter more than twice its breadth. So what is the breadth? Breadth is b. So twice its breadth. This is your length. So length is 1 meter more than. 1 means 1 more than means 1 meter. 1 meter more than twice its breadth. So this is the equation for length. This is the given situation for length in the given question. The length of the plot is. So L is equal to length of the plot is 1 more than plus 1. 1 more than twice its breadth. 1 more than plus 1. 2b more than twice its breadth. So this is our L. Okay. We need to find the length and breadth of the plot. Okay. So this is the question given and this is the condition given for L. This is the condition for L. This is the formula. Length into breadth is given as 528. So, if we take this as the first equation, we will substitute this length. That is, this first equation value in that. What is the first equation is? That is given as L. So, this L value, or we will leave it as it is. That is, we will substitute the length value in the area of rectangle formula. So what is L given? 2b plus 1 into b is equal to 528. Okay. Length is given as 2b plus 1. 1 more than twice its breadth. Length is twice 1 more than twice its breadth. So L into B is the formula for area of rectangle. So that for this L only condition is given. So we will substitute this L value as 2b plus 1 in the formula and we will equate it to 528. Again this has to be simplified. We will multiply this. 2b into b is 2b squared plus b. We will bring this 528 to the other side. Minus 528 is equal to 0. So we got a quadratic equation. 2b squared plus b minus 528 is equal to 0. So when we solve this, we will get the value for b. Two values we will get. As this is a quadratic equation, we will get two values for b. That we will substitute it here in this equation and find the length value also. Okay, clear. So this is the quadratic equation. So we have represented the given situation in a quadratic equation. Okay. Next sum is the product of two consecutive positive integers is 306. We need to find the integers. So consecutive means next. 35, 36, 41, 42, 80, 81. These are called consecutive integers. Okay. So here it is given. If it is odd integers, even integers, that depends. 31, 30, 31, 33. That is the next consecutive odd integer. Even will be 20, 22. Like that you will get. Here it is given positive integers. Consecutive positive integers only. So we will take the integer as x. Let it be x. So the next consecutive integer will be x plus 1. So let the integer be x. So next consecutive integer will be x plus 1. So we need to find product of two consecutive integers. So one is x, the other one is x plus 1. So these are two consecutive integers. Let the integers be x and x plus 1. Let the consecutive integers be x and x plus 1. So their product is given as 306. So consecutive product of two consecutive integers. So x and x plus 1 is 306. So when we simplify this, we will get a quadratic equation. So this is x squared plus x. When we bring this 306, we will get minus 306 is equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation. So this is the quadratic equation. Understood? Then next sum. Rohan's mother is 26 years older than him. Okay. The product of their ages in years is 3 years from now will be 360. That is the product of Rohan and Rohan's mother age. When you find the product of their ages, 3 years from now means after 3 years is 360. We would like to find the Rohan's percentage. Since that they are asking, Rohan's percentage they are asking, let Rohan's age be x. Let Rohan's age is equal to x years. Rohan's age is x years. So her mother age is Rohan's mother age is what is given? 26 years older than him. So x plus 26 years. Then one more condition is given. After 3 years. 3 years from now. That means after 3 years. So after 3 years, Rohan will be x plus 3 years and Rohan's mother will be what is the age of the mother? X plus 26. So x plus 26 plus 3 years. So that will be x plus 29 years. So this is x plus 3 and x plus 29 years we will get. That then the product of their ages after 3 years, that is after 3 years we got the age, that is x plus 3 and x plus 29. So if we find the product of this, x plus 3 into x plus 29 is equal to 360. Is equal to 360. So when you simplify this, you will get the quadratic equation. So x squared plus 3x plus 29x plus 29 into 3. 29 into 3 is 87. So plus 87 minus 360. I am bringing the 360 to the other side. Minus 360 is equal to 0. So when you simplify this, you will get 273. That is x squared plus 32x. 29 plus 3 is 32x minus 273. That is 360 minus 87. When you simplify this, you will get 273. You will get 273. Okay, so 273 is equal to 0. So with this one, we got it as a quadratic equation. When you simplify this quadratic equation, you will get the Rohan's age. Next question is, a train travels a distance of 480 km. So, distance at a uniform speed it is given. So, distance is equal to 480 km. Okay, if the speed has been 8 km per hour less, then it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. Okay, we need to find the speed of the train. So, speed is not given. So, let speed is equal to x kilometer per hour. Okay, so whatever they are asking, that we will take it as x, that's all. So, we know that speed is equal to distance by time. Speed is equal to distance by time taken. Okay, so here we will interchange this and write it as time is equal to distance by speed. Time is equal to distance by speed we will take. So, first for the given situation, we don't know the speed. So, we will take it as 480 by x. So, this is the time taken. Time is equal to 480 by x. Okay, now one more condition is given that if the speed has been 8 km less, if we are taking the speed as x, it is 480 by x. If it is 8 km per hour less means now the speed will be x minus 8 km per hour. If we don't know the speed is not given, so we are taking it as x km per hour. So, the time taken will be 480 by x. Now, one more condition is given that the speed has been 8 km per hour less. So, we don't know the original speed. So, that speed minus 8 km. So, if it is 8 km less, that is x minus 8 km per hour. That is the other condition. So, with constant speed, they are telling 3 hours. It would have taken 3 hours more. So, the time taken is given as 3. When we subtract these two conditions, we will get the difference as 3 hours. Okay. So, to cover the same distance. So, the distance is same. So, time is equal to, for this condition, it will be 480 by x minus 8. So, when you find the difference of these two things, this is the speed after 8 km less, this is the time. This is the original time. Okay, if they are finding the difference of this, it is given as 3 hours. So, it would have taken 3 hours more to cover the same distance. So, when you find the difference of these two times, it is 3. It is 3 hours. So, 480 by ATQ. ATQ is according to the question 480 by x minus 8 minus 480 by x is equal to 3. So, the difference between these two things is 3 hours. Okay, difference between these two conditions that is given according to the question is 3 hours. So 480. So here this one has to be simplified to a quadratic equation. So 480 is common to both. So I am taking that 480 common outside. So balance will be 1 by x minus 8 minus 1 by x is equal to 3. So now I will simplify this. So 480 is equal to, 480 into, I will take LCM for this, x minus 8 into x. X minus 8 into x. So what will be the numerator? X minus, here x minus x plus 8. So that minus will be multiplied here. Is equal to 3. Okay, so 480 into plus x minus x will get cancelled. 8 by x squared minus 8x is equal to 3. Okay, so 480 into 8. This is the numerator. The denominator, I will bring it to the other side. I will go take that to the other side. So 3 into x squared minus 8x. So 3 into x squared minus 8x. So this one will be 480 into 8. 8 zeros are 0, 8 8s are 64, 8 4s are 32, 32 plus 6, 38. So 3840 is equal to 3x squared minus 24x. Okay, so when I bring everything to one side, I will get 3x squared minus 24x. This one I am keeping it as it is. This I am bringing it to the other side. Minus 3840 is equal to 0. Okay, so this is not in the standard form. So if I make it in the standard form, that is I have to divide throughout by 3. So I will get the standard form of the equation. So when I divide throughout by 3, I will get the equation as x squared. On the whole, I have to divide it by 3. So I will get x squared minus 8x. This when I am dividing it by 3, I will get 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 8s are 24, balance is 0, is equal to 0. So this is the given quadratic equation. This is the quadratic equation for the given condition. Okay, understood. So today, with this I have completed exercise 4.1. So if you have any doubts, message me in the comment box.